Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone on YouTube. I am going to stop this pet project right here. I've made it to level 59, and I have realized that all the files I made from level 1 to level 59 have crashed. Not really crashed, but for lack of a better way of explaining it, I messed up. I messed up big time. I and as such, I'm going to have to work with this backwards because I basically can't use any of the files. OBS, it's not anyone's fault but mine. OBS basically automatically saves the files as MKV, and I spent the greater part of 1 week in all of this, in making this, in basically upgrading my character and going through the quests, only to find out that YouTube doesn't accept MKV files. I could convert it, but it's more of a pain, and I only found this out by accident. So, without any more apologies, I will get on with the video. I will start with an orientation for new players. When you start off, you make a character. You can make any character you want. The best way to progress the game is follow the story quest. To get the story quest, you press down on the D-pad and you'll see main quest. These quests, go through these quests. When you go through each and every one of these quests, you will I will just have to show you on the map. You don't really need to worry too much, just do what the quest tells you to do. It's very straightforward and simple. From when you start, you would start off at the ancient stone chamber. You go all the way to Western Guard camp, from Western Guard camp to Vela, from Vela. Only do the story quest, do not do the side quests, do not do any other quest, only do the main quest, which is a story quest. You make it to Hydo, then from here different characters branch out in different ways, but generally speaking you start and end the Hydo quest in Hydo. After which you should get probably your first Naru weapon. Moving on from there, you should go down to make a beeline for Delphi Castle. That's where the next quest will take you. Complete that, then you'd go all the way to Calpheon. In Calpheon, you would basically do a lot of quests running around Calpheon. From Calpheon, I will suggest you do what you can in Calpheon. Sorry, I've lost my trail of thoughts. You do what you can in Calpheon. At some point after going around Calpheon and the area and the surrounding area, I think they'll send you around this area, then back to Calpheon. When you complete that part, that's when you lose your job with the Encarotias and the Xian Merchants Guild. You've completed the Calpheon quest, then you would probably be sent down to the Catfishman camp. Do not pick up any quest in there, just follow the main quest. By the time you are in the Catfishman area, I will suggest you should have all your Naru equipment and upgrade upgrade all your Naru equipment to the maximum 100% upgrade you can. I will explain it. Say for example you're upgrading your Naru gloves, right? I'll use this as an example. Currently it's 40%. Um, when you get a Naru weapon that is, let's say, not weapon, a Naru equipment, for lack of a better item, I can't really find an item to use as an example. This is 50% because it's a lower grade, but make sure, wrong button. Make sure it's always on 40%. Once it goes down to 70% or thereabouts, stop the upgrades. If you can get your full Naru set to probably +7, okay? If you can get your full Naru sets to +7 using the 100% ranking method, then yes, you should be able to hold your ground with the catfishman. Um, when you complete the Calpheon quest line, you should be then sent over to Kama Temple. In Kama Temple, do you then be sent over to Altanova, then from Altanova sent down to the Iron Mine Camp and Tarif and up to the mains hideout, not the mains hideouts, the Helms hideouts, then go back to Tarif and then to to Elric Shrine. Roughly sometime soon you should be bumping into level 53. When you get to level 53, stop everything you are doing and do the Chenga Tome quest. Unfortunately, I did the Chenga Tome quest, and yeah. To get the Chenga Tome, when you're level 53, you'll have a main quest that says the Adventurer's Tome. Complete that quest, you'll have the first part of your Sherakan Chenga Tome, which it's called an Adventurer Tome, not the Chenga Tome. Adventurer's Tome. That's the first part. The second part that you need will be you press, you hold the left trigger and press down on the D-pad and go down to, there'll be a part here that's like 53 in suggested quests, level 53. One of the quests is Adventurer's Tome, the regarding the legend of Chenga. Complete all of these quest lines. I have unfortunately completed this, so I cannot give advice on this because the video in which I did that is gone. So also make sure you have a lot of energy. I will suggest you use energy potions for this, um, because you need at least 70 energy. I suggest you go to Grumpy Green Cricket for a guide that will tell you how to get the Shenga Tome. I will, yeah, it's just gonna have to be Grumpy Green Cricket. That's the best advice I can give on that. When you get your Chenga Tome, um, you complete the quest. The final part of the quest will give you a crystal. Use simple alchemy to combine the crystal with your adventurer's tome to get the Chenga Tome. Then from there, you can continue your questing in this area until you reach a brick wall. Um, if anything, I suggest you continue your quest lines until you get the Black Abyssal Blade and the Rugged Valley Helmet. This is the absolute minimum you need. Without this, you cannot progress any further. You need the Black Abyssal Blade, not blade, Black Abyssal Weapon. It could be blade, it could be a staff, it could be a bow, it could be anything. It's the Black Abyssal Weapon. The Black Abyssal weapon, once you get the Black Abyssal weapon, you should be able to grind to 56. Um, you should be able to hold your own in at least the Iron Mine. Use the Iron Mine to grind to 56. When you're level 56, collect your Awakening and Succession quest, whichever one you prefer. Once you get your Awakening or Succession weapon, you should be able to handle the Rogue Mages and the mains. You will struggle with the helms, but you should be able to handle the helms with the Black Abyssal weapon. And I would suggest you grind these areas until you are level 57 or 50, between level 57 58. I suggest 58 because this would make the next part a lot easier, but if not, 57.5 at the barest minimum. 57 point at 57 with 50% left on 58 at the barest minimum, or else you will struggle the way I struggled. The first parts that you start off with when you're 58 is the Ancient Stone Chamber. You go to Western Guard Camp. When you get to Western Guard Camp, look for people who have this icon over their heads. This icon right here, right above the material vendor, signifies that they have a side quest for you. Just checking. Yes, my mic works. Okay. This icon means they have a side quest for you. When you collect the side quest, right. When you go through the side quest, you are looking for side quests that have the yellow combat experience. Uh, those are the quests you are taking. Do not take quests that have this round symbol. Any quest with this round symbol will not give you more time bang for your buck. So to speak, it's not a good use, probable use of your time. Unfortunately, the last 1 week of my life is wasted on this. But I will carry on. Now, from the Western Guard Camp, you should pick up a few quests in Western Guard Camp, right here. Outside the Western Guard Camp, you will find some soldiers surrounded by imps. Somewhere around here, it's outside the gates. You will find it. I'm not sure where exactly, but outside one of these 3 gates, you will find soldiers surrounded by imps. They have quests for you. Check out the Western Gateway. They have quests for you. There is a quest in Western Guard Camp that tells you to go to Toscani Farm. It's a soldier who's saying he wants to speak to his mother. Do that one quest. From there, move on to Vela. Tacross, the skill trainer. Albedo, the skill trainer. Vela chief. What's his name? Igor Batali. Who else? The drunken guy with his house burned down. Santo Manzi's brother. Shiel. They all have quests in Vela. Pick up their side quests. If you see any more side quests, do pick them up. They will only take you to Logger Farm, Batali Farm, Forest of Plunder, Ewar's Hill, and Kron Castle. When you're done with those quests, move on down to Heidel, picking up every single quest you can from on the way. I think Heidel Pass and Northern Guard Camp have quests. I pick up those quests as well. If you can, there will be some quests in Heidel. Pick them up. Go to Lynch Family Ruins. You will find quests. Following the road, roughly around here, you will find a guy who also has a quest to kill some imps, and during the daytime. And over here, you will find some soldiers who are who have quests to attack the bandits, the brigand den. Roughly around here, you would still also find some more soldiers to attack the brigand den. You go to Delphi Knights, roughly around here. You will find one quest. Just do that one quest. You might find some other quests that give inventory space. If you find them, take them. I would also say go to Diaz Farm. There's some quests there. There's some quests in the Northern Plantation. There's a quest in and outside the buildings, the settlements. um, Contaminated Farm has a few quests as well as Abandoned Farm. Make sure you pick them up. Pick up the quests in Berniato Farm. And when you're done with these quest areas, you can also pick up Cohen Farm. There is a quest there as well. And the anti-troll fortification, isolated sentry post, and somewhere around here. Basically on this line you would find a few quests that require you to attack trolls. You then go to Port Afaria. In Port Afaria, the storage keeper has a quest that involves you going to Falassi, whatever his name, Faveras Falassi. Do that up until they tell you to go to Ludvio Island. If you wish to go to Ludvio Island, you can go. They'll even give you a rowboat to do that. And then from there, you go all the way down to Gambino Farm. See if you can find a quest there. There's a quest. There are quests in North Kaya Pier, and there's a quest right about here. Right about here, east of North Kaya Pier. There's also a quest in South Kaya Pier, and a few quests across the river to the Catfishman camp. There's a catfishman there called Mancini. Complete all his quests. In the Rutum Sentry Outpost, you will have quests. Make sure you complete that. If you go southwards, there's also Rutum Outstation. You would find a chief sitting down who also has quests to kill Rutums. Go to Tobare's cabin when you're done. Tobare's cabin is right here. In Tobare's cabin, you will find some quests that take you north to Mancha Forest, and you can ignore Abandoned Monastery. Go to Trent. You will find a lot of quests in Trent. Do every single one of them. Most of them involve you killing trees, so go for that. Then you go to Longleaf Sentry Post. Longleaf Sentry Post is a tree house. And you'll be going to the top of the tree house. There are quests in Longleaf Sentry Post that will take you to Creoville, and when you complete those quests, I think they'll also take you to Longleaf Tree Forest, and up to when you reach when you reach Bear, you will find a number of quests in this region that take you to Hex Sanctuary. So pick up all the quests you can in Bear. Check out Bear Downstream and Rua Tree Stub. There may be a few quests there. I don't remember. Funnel's Cabin Entrance and Bane Farmland. I think there are a few quests you can pick up there. There is a quest in Obren Farm that requires you to go to Calpheon and back. And Trinia Fort has a few quests you can pick up. And Tartar Rock Fort, you might find a few quests there. I don't think so. This specific building right here, you will find a quest to kill rock rats. It's with you'd see a number of babies. It's a nursery. You'd see a nurse with a baby, and she would say kill rock rats. In Keplen, you will find some quests in this section and in this area. Just basically go all through Keplen. You should find a few quests in that area to deal with. I then there's I know one of the quests tells you to go south and kill giants, which you should be strong enough to do, and the other will take you up north to Oz's path, to Oz's house. You should find a few quests in there. I think there's probably a quest either north or south of Oz, but that's if you want to do, if you want to explore that, you can do that. And roughly when you get to the watchtower right here, um, on your way going there, check out Kepler vicinity and southern neutral zone. um, Pick up the quest in southwestern gateway. It will involve dealing with nagas, and there is a quest right here, right here, with an adventurer who is looking across the bridge to another person holding a torch right here. You will go to and fro roughly 3 to 4 times, and it will give you knowledge at the end of that quest line. Then Northwestern Gateway, there is a quest over there, and go into Galish. There should be a few quests in Galish that involve you going to the Nagas. There's a lady, I've forgotten her name, she's dressed like a Naga. She would have some quests for you, and her quests are linked to Freyaru. Complete a quest. The very final part of the quest chain involves you getting 3 things that are related to Nagas. I never found the third thing, so you can try your luck on the last one. The first quest is to do with getting information. That is easy. Kill the Nagas, you get the information. The second quest is it's to do with getting with trivia questions that she would ask. The answers to the questions the are in the knowledge phase, the knowledge article on it. To get the knowledge, you press up on the D-pad and go to knowledge. Then you go to ecology of Serenadia and search for Nagas. These are all the This place has all the answers to the questions she asks. I think the first one is Fogans kicked the Nagas out. The second one, I don't remember what the second question's answer is. It's over there. I think Nagas don't go in mountains. The third one is kind of like a swear word. I just picked the first one. I could be wrong. Do not quote me on this. So, in Gilish, I believe, we're still in Gilish. When you complete a few quests in Galish, the skill instructor also brings up a quest, and you also go further down. There should be a quest, Southern Cienega, that deals with Fogans in the southern Southern Guard Camp. you should find quests that are to do with Fogans. Make sure you complete all the quests in that area. There should be also quests here in the Central Guard Camp to deal with Nagas, the Northwestern Gateway to deal with Nagas, and Eastern Gateway. You should have some quests over there. I didn't check Castle Ruins. You could check there for some quests. Moretti Plantation. You could also check there for quests. Camasilv Temple. There is there are there is one quest you could get an easy 2 points of two experienced bips from. The first one is the Fairy Queen. You speak with the Black Spirit in the main quest. You should have completed the Calpheon storyline. So speak with the Black Spirits, complete the Fairy quest, the Fairy Queen, and when you do the Fairy Queen, you also do the the second part of it involves you getting cooking honey. What I did was you go to Vela, go to Igor Batali, borrow his hunting rifle, and shoot some beehives. Grind the beehives for honey. Give Igor Batali back his rifle, and then you go all the way back to Kamasilv Temple, and you're good. The third part involves flower petals. I don't think I have enough flower petals to even bother trying. Then from here, in Atto Farm, check out there for some quests. Main's Hideout, check out there for some quests. I know on this road there's a person who has a quest for you to get information on the mains. Azula Highland, there should be a quest there. Follow the main roads. There should also be a quest in Highland Junction as well. To do with the abandoned mine and the abandoned mine entrance to deal with the wandering rogues. Go to Tarif. You would find a lot of quests. There's one with a guy who is pining over a goat person, the guy with antlers who's pining over a lady, and the lady doesn't really like his attentions at the end of it. It's a very sad thing, but you will get a lot of experience from that one quest. There's another quest that involves you going to the mains and picking up a sack. Make sure you are well overpowered for it. That means if you're level 58, the mains will not touch you, provided you have the Black Abyssal weapon. If they do, the Black Abyssal weapon will knock some sense into their heads. Um, the when you complete those two quests, the worker supervisor should have another quest as well. There's the trade guy who also has a quest. A lot of them involve killing the wandering mages, so have fun. Go down to do not bother. There are two quests in Splashing Points. I did the first one. I didn't bother going after that first one because it doesn't respect your time. It tells you to go ask some questions around, and then it would chase you all the way over here, which is not worth your time. Then you have to go all the way back just for one experience point. If you are lacking experience, then go for it. Check out the abandoned mine entrance. Abandoned mine. Also check the roads. There's a blind goblin on one of these roads who has a quest as well. And the abandoned mine routine post and I need to read this. Abun has have a quest that are linked to have quests that are linked to the abandoned mine. You make sure you do those quests. It is a very long quest chain, and it will take you into Altanova as well. You will find some quests in Altanova as well. I didn't pick up all the quests in Altanova. I just got tired of them. And also Marnie's second lab has a few quests on the outside. So you should still also be able to deal with Marnie's second lab. Um, these are my current stats. The the Black Abyssal weapon, I got that from the quest line. From the quest line. The Rugged Valley helmet was also gotten from the quest line. Azula's accessories, I got them from killing the mains, the wandering rogues, and the helms. I've not fought Elric priests. The Elric priests were a bit too hard, but that was before I got my awakening. I'm using Tuvala. The Tuvala is from the season, and the Narus. This is pretty much what I used from most of the game. The other stuff is right here. I didn't use the Taritas or the Narrow Blade. Tuvala helmet, I have that. An arrow earring and all of this. Again, I got all this from basically playing the game. Um, what else? That's about it. Uh, things that would make this easier. The first thing I'd say is play with friends. Try, even if you're at the same level, try playing with someone else because grinding on your own is very hard and long and unnecessary. Um, do not start side questing until you're level 50, minimum 57. I would suggest you start side questing at 58, but 57 I suggest is the best optimal time to side quest. The the route I followed, I started side questing from 56, so you should still be able to manage yourself from 56 and still make it to 59. I'm currently 59 and a 0.62. I'm not taking this any further because I've already messed up the whole video, so I'm just going to give an explanation. Um, from here, when you reach 60, the first point of call will be Brelin Farm. Do all the quests up until there's a particular any quest that asks you to kill monsters. Do not do them. You'll find a number of quests in Brelin Farm. Some of them will take you down this way. Make sure you have a butcher's knife and make sure you have fried fish. Then go to Outpost Supply Port. There are a few quests in there. Then from there you go to Calphion Northwestern Outpost. You would find a few quests over there. One of the quests will take you all the way to Star's End and back and to and fro. You do that, then in Star's End, roughly around here, you will find a quest that involves only do the first two bits of the quest. The rest of it don't get involved in any fighting. In on the way towards Archer's Guard Post, somewhere around here, roughly around here, you should find one quest or two. One quest that has a quest chain that involves you going back and killing. Do the first two sections of that quest and move on. Going further south, you should find a quest here in Archer. You should find a few quests in Archer Guard Post. And from Archer Guard Post, I would suggest you, once you completed the quests that don't involve you killing anything, I would suggest you go down to Weenie and Looney. You will find Winnie and Looney roughly in this section close to the Polly's Forest. Um, do their quests, the quests that don't involve any killing. Then from there, try making your way to Grana. Grana is roughly here. This is rough, uh, roughly around this area is where you would find Grana. You will find a few quests over there. Generally speaking, you're going around this way. You should find some quests close to Ibe Griffin. There should be the old wisdom tree in this section. Do a few quests over there. Following this road upwards up to here on this mountain, right about here, you should find some more quests. I think there should be one over here and one over here. You should get a lot of quests that also take you back to Old Wisdom Tree and back. This should push you to 60 by now. And if not, I will suggest you go all the way back. There will be some quests in this, following this road in this direction, and you would bump into a number of quests roughly around up to here. Just follow this path. You should find a few quests over here. Um, Definitely sure you will find some quests in the Necropolis area, and I'm definitely sure you'll find a few quests in this region. You get to Duvenkroom, you will see a few quests in Duvenkroon. Again, avoid the kill quests because these areas are far too hard. And I would also suggest there are some quests that also take you through this area up to the Tashira ruins. These should give you a lot of experience. If you're not level 60 after all of this, the only advice I can give is grind. That is that's about the best I can give. Um, these quests, once you reach level 60, you can still continue with the quests to hopefully reach level 61. I cannot guarantee that you will make it to level 61, but well, you should. Um, Aside from that, that's where I'll end this video, and we shall do an after party celebration.